Diet cherry Dr. Pepper, diet cherry Dr. Pepper, diet cherry Dr. Pepper, 12 fluid ounce can, turtle power. Hey, I finally got some mail today. Cool. It's been a while. My mailbox has been pretty empty for the last couple months. So, yeah. Hi. It's Mike Nobody again. It is 4th of July weekend, so happy 4th of July, everybody. I'm sorry that I'm late in getting a new video out. I kind of been working on updating some things and doing repairs like some of my amps and making little upgrades of things like I finally got a cable that works with my little handy cam, so I can do field recordings, so that's cool. Also got a little holder so I can record stuff in my van while I'm in the van.
Ooga chaka, ooga 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 chaka, ooga 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 chaka, ooga 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 chaka, ooga ooga. I can't stop this feeling.
Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Someday, yeah, we'll put it together and we'll get it undone.
Don't worry, baby.
Just call my name, I'll be there in a hurry. You don't have to worry, cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough.
Even that you're in love with me.
Yeah, I admit, I suck. I haven't gotten very far as recording music. I've kind of spent the last month having one long Ninja Turtle fest. It's like every day, it's like non-stop Ninja Turtle marathon. And the funny thing is I think I've only gotten through like the 4th season of the original 1980s series. So I haven't even gotten into the later seasons or any other shit. So I think I saw the new Michael Bay movie twice and really dug it. It's actually pretty good. It's closer to the original cartoon than the previous Michael Bay movie was, which kind of stunk. More or less been trying to get my affairs in order, catching up on bills, trying to save my bank account from going into constant overdraft every month. Luckily, I've had some credit card offers, and that kind of helped float me along, even things out. Hopefully I'm not going to get too dependent on them, but it's a nice cushion against overdrafts on my bank account, so it kind of helps. It's like, I got my one of my amps fixed, a couple little upgrades with the cameras. Probably, throw something together kind of half-assed for the tapes or the zines, but I don't know. I just don't. I really haven't been in any kind of mood to do anything. I've just been not wanting to do anything at all. And I've been trying to, boost my morale and stuff. And that's why I went on such a long Ninja Turtle spree. Could try to lift my mood a little bit. My new psychiatrist messed up my medications. He was supposed to keep all of my previous medications besides Abilify the same, but he cut my Prozac in half. And so, on top of occasional missing my meds, I'm not getting all of my meds anyway. So I gotta talk to him about that when I go see him. It's running good. I haven't had any vehicle problems in a while. Cross my fingers. Really, besides getting my plates and insurance renewed in September, I'm pretty good as far as the vehicle goes. So I'm good in there. At least, that's not sucking all my money away. I don't know when I'm gonna do the zine. It's like, I've got enough to put the zine out. I don't really have like any music ready, and I kind of feel bad about that. I finally got some mail today after a long empty mailbox month. Actually, the last couple months have been pretty empty. And that's, I guess, it's kind of part of the reason why I'm kind of down. Let's see what's going on. My mom is coming up with my niece Ashley soon. My grandmother already went down south, got my one niece Madison, brought her up, and she's been staying with my grandmother for the past week or so. And then after, I think my mom's coming up for, I guess, the 5th or the 6th. It'll be after 4th of July weekend. But she's coming up, and she's going to drop off my other niece, Ashley, and then she's going to take Madison back down south with her. And so, I guess I'll get to see Ashley again. I haven't seen her in like a year, probably. Let's see, what else? The elevator at the apartment building where I live is fucked up. There's 2 elevators. One is kind of a normal size elevator. That one's fucked up. It'll probably be out of commission through August or the fall. The other elevator is like half the size. It's tiny. It is a tiny ass little elevator. And it kind of fucked up some of my plans because I was going to put some bookshelves in the living room, and now I can't fit the bookshelves in the elevator. And rather than trying to haul them up 6 flights of stairs, I just took all my VHS tapes that I had sitting in the living room, boxed them up, and sent them back to the storage area. So I finally paid off, made my first payment to the storage area. So that's cool. I got my Medicare assistance back from the state of Michigan, so that's kind of helping out a lot. They cut my state funding for like a couple months, and that really fucked me up. But I got it back, and so that's helping out a lot. And my Marshall amp I got fixed by Dan Wallace. He's a friend of Pamela Richards, and she recommended him to me, and he's pretty cool. He's here in Taylor, so that was convenient. It was a really short trip, just drop it off at his house, and he helped me out with that pretty cheap. And got to chit chat for a while after he got done with it. Does pretty good work for affordable price. I don't think he does it like for a living. He has like a regular job, and it's just like a hobby for him, fixing amplifiers and stuff. It's just like for extra beer money or whatever, Actually, he donated a lot of the profits from the amp repair lately to Bernie Sanders' campaign fund. So that was cool. So indirectly, I got to support Bernie Sanders. So that's nice. Just trying to get into a good state of mind so that I'm not stressing out. Like last year, I had that whole bed bug fiasco, and that really kept me stressed all the fucking time. I mean, it was just nonstop. You know, I just couldn't settle down or relax because I had the little bastards here in my apartment. I've been pretty mellow lately since they've been exterminated, and I don't know when I'm going to put the tape together. I've got actually a lot of old material going back quite a lot of years to dig through, and some of that I was probably going to just put directly on a tape. Some of it I was going to maybe re-record, give it a little update. I don't know. I'm trying not to pressure myself, because it's like, I mean, it's weird. It's like if I'm with a group, it kind of helps me to bounce stuff back and forth with somebody else, you know? And if I'm on my own, I kind of get paralyzed. I'm kind of paralyzed, and I don't know. I guess I'm just stressing out when I'm doing my own thing, because it's more, I don't know, because it's more emphasis on me rather than a group. You know, in a group, I can kind of like, you know, work off of other people, and they can work off of me, and I don't know. I seem to always work pretty good like that, but I don't know when I'm gonna record my next tape. Of like SpaceCat and ᶠᶸᶜᵏ and other friends online, because you know they've all got their shit going. They got CDs and tapes and comics and movies coming out, and they're touring, and you know, meanwhile I can't get shit done, and it's like, it's kind of a bummer, and taking my time with it, and kind of just trying to let it come naturally, so that I'm not stressing myself out over it. It kind of feels like if I do that, and just, you know, when I feel like playing, I play, and when I don't feel like playing, I don't play, and that seems to be a good way for me to take this. And you know, I wish I was more prolific, like shit like R. Stevie Moore or Weird Paul or some of these other cats who just crank shit out fucking constantly. You know, Prince fucking has a vault full of music that will be released for the next century. I mean, that's really how much music the guy's got recorded. He's recorded so much music. I mean, even after death, his music career is going to keep going. So, I mean, he's going to have more albums out than Tupac, you know, and then that. So it's like, that's going to be something else. I'm kind of envious of that he could just bang all those songs out like that. You know, are they all good? Are they all masterpieces? Probably not, but you know, just by sheer volume, you know that at least a portion of them are going to be pretty good. So, I mean, I kind of wish I was a little more like that, but I'm not. You know, it's like I gotta be in a mood or be working off of somebody, and I don't know. It's like, as far as like the vlogging goes, I don't have the comments on because I don't like dealing with trolls and shit. I mean, it's just a headache. I mean, I have a few videos where I have left the comments on, and half the time they're all just bitching about stuff, and I just don't need that. But I would like, if anybody has questions or comments and they want to, like, want me to answer something or anything, you can try one of my Facebook accounts. The Urban Space Cat's probably as good as any to drop a message and ask a question or something, and I guess I can go from there. And if anybody wants to ask me something, as far as answering questions in the zine, God, it would probably be better if someone just writes me a letter, and then I'll just like go through it and then pick people's questions out and just answer them like that. I mean, that seems like a good way to go. I don't know. And as always, I keep the P.O. box up there, so anyone wants to write to me, that's cool. 2016 has been flying by too fast, especially the last month or so. But I'm going to see if I can get anything done, knowing me and procrastinating all the time. But I guess over the summer I'm gonna try to get more done if I can. Try not to lollygag around too much. But I guess if hope everybody has like a nice 4th of July weekend, and I guess I'll be seeing you.